10 teams, 24 races, and one sport that turns normal people into screaming lunatics, wearing the most ridiculous outfits you've ever seen. What makes 827 million Formula One fans around the world choose their teams? Let's start with the most globally recognised one, Ferrari. Ferrari fans call themselves the Tifosi. When you watch them at races, you see pure emotion. Joy when Ferrari wins, pain when they lose. Some people see the Tifosi and think they're too much, too loud, too emotional. But those people simply don't get it. Their loyalty has spanned decades, through good times and bad, often a passion passed down from their fathers and grandfathers. Go to Monza during an Italian Grand Prix and you'll see what I mean. Red everywhere, thousands of fans creating a wall of sound, flares burning bright. The ground shakes from their cheers. It's like a red ocean that never stops moving. Ferrari is more than a team, it's a religious experience. With Lewis Hamilton now joining the family, the Tifosi are more ready than ever. They are passionate, and they always will be. Ferrari fans bring an abundance of heart. But what about a fan base that loves smarts and a team that made a huge, recent comeback? Get ready, because next up is the team that flipped its story completely. We're talking McLaren. After some really tough years out in the cold, their fans are now riding a massive wave of success and loving it. This team didn't just get a bit better, they blasted back to the front. But these are not new fans jumping on a winning team. Many McLaren supporters are truly analytical. They're smart. They stuck by the team through the tough times, loving the engineering, smart strategies, and McLaren's professional style. These fans enjoy digging into the details online, constantly trying to figure out the team's secrets to speed. The Papaya Army, as they're called, includes many younger, tech-savvy fans. They love the team's fresh energy and awesome drivers like Lando and Oscar. Now, this fan base is buzzing, growing super fast, and feels like a real community. So McLaren fans are definitely analytical, loving the brains behind the speed. And thanks to that huge comeback, they're totally resurgent. McLaren's smart strategy and their fans' sharp minds is a powerful way to win. But what if a team runs on pure, untamed energy and a fan base that's one giant festival? That's Red Bull Racing. Forget quiet strategy. This fan base is a full-blown adrenaline rush. They are all about bold moves, loud support, and, let's be real, winning. A lot of winning. These fans are energetic and often younger, pulled in by Red Bull's rebellious, break-all-the-rules vibe. Think of the Orange Army literally taking over entire grandstands for Max Verstappen. They are loud, super proud, and they definitely know how to throw a party at the track. Some people might just see a rowdy crowd that only shows up for a winner, but they're missing what really fuels this orange fire. Red Bull fans totally embrace that "gives you wings" motto. They love a team that pushes every limit, not just on the track with incredible speed, but off it too with wild events and a never-boring attitude. So, Red Bull fans, they are undeniably energetic, fueled by pure excitement. And their team? Absolutely dominant the past 4 years. While Red Bull enjoys their moment at the top, there's another group of supporters who remember when they were the ones celebrating year after year. 7 times to be exact. Next up, fans who know what winning looks like and they want it back. That's Mercedes. From 2014 to 2020, they basically owned the sport. 7 straight championship wins. Their fans got used to watching near-perfect racing, and honestly, who can blame them? When your team wins that much, you start to expect excellence. Mercedes fans are naturally confident. They appreciate the team's incredible engineering, the precision and the star power they've attracted over the years. Even with Lewis Hamilton now gone to Ferrari, these aren't just casual supporters. They understand what makes a champion car tick, and they respect the science behind the speed. People say Mercedes fans got too spoiled by all that winning and can't handle losing. But that completely misses the point. True Mercedes supporters don't just love winning, they love the relentless chase for perfection. Right now, they're watching their team fight through a tougher period, and they're backing every single move to get back to the front. They value class, smart engineering, and sustained greatness, not just quick wins. So, Mercedes fans are absolutely confident, built on years of championship-level success, and knowing their team will find a way back. But while Mercedes chases their lost empire, what about fans who've been chasing glory for much, much longer? That is the fan base of Team Williams. These supporters have been chasing glory for decades, not years. They remember the 1980s and 90s, when Williams won 7 constructor championships, and legends like Ayrton Senna and Nigel Mansell made magic happen. But those golden days feel like a lifetime ago. Williams fans are nostalgic. and loyal. They treasure those championship memories, but what makes them special is how they've stayed through the struggles. These supporters celebrate each tiny victory like it's a championship win. A single point feels like Christmas morning, and that genuine joy is something you just don't see everywhere else. Many think Williams fans are just living in the past, holding on to old glory that doesn't matter now. But this loyalty isn't about being unable to move on. It's about understanding what a real racing heart looks like. These fans see that Williams created something unique through family values and hard work. They believe that spirit will come back stronger. Williams fans show us what pure loyalty looks like when you love the fight itself. From the gritty determination of Williams, let's turn to a team that represents something completely different. Think less scrappy underdog and more British luxury with serious ambition. That team is Aston Martin. These fans are backing a lifestyle, a brand that screams class and style. When you see that iconic green on track, you know something special's happening. Aston Martin fans are naturally aspirational. They love the luxury, the British heritage, and star power like Fernando Alonso brings. Now, critics love to say Aston Martin fans are just attracted to the shiny branding and don't understand the sport. Not even close. These fans value a team investing heavily in a new factory, advanced technology, and top drivers to become true contenders. They want to shake up the Formula One order while doing it with incredible style. It's performance and prestige, substance and elegance, all rolled into one. But while Aston Martin builds toward future glory, what about fans whose hearts belong to an entire nation? Next up, a fan base driven by pure national pride and endless hope. Alright, from a team chasing aspirational dreams, we now turn to one whose heart beats with pure national pride. Welcome to the world of Alpine fans. For these fans, especially in France, this isn't just another Formula One entry, it's their team, holding the hopes of a nation with a rich racing history. Alpine fans are incredibly hopeful. They cheer for their French drivers with passion. They dream of Alpine shining bright again, just like in the glorious Renault days. Every season starts with fresh optimism, a belief that this could be the year. Critics might see a team that struggles for consistency and wonder why these fans keep the faith so strongly. But for Alpine fans, each small win and every tough point feels like a victory for France. It's the strong bond and national pride that draws them back. They return race after race, year after year, believing that a breakthrough is always near. So, Alpine fans are truly hopeful, always looking for that spark, and fiercely nationally proud. Alpine fans pour their hearts into national glory, cheering for their country's team to rise up. But what if your passion wasn't about supporting a nation, but about spotting the next big superstar before anyone else sees them coming? Meet the fans of Racing Bulls, formerly known as Alpha Tauri and Toro Rosso before that. These supporters have a completely different obsession than most F1 fans. Racing Bulls fans find excitement not in championships, but in something even more special, the rise of future legends. Racing Bulls fans are true talent spotters. They love seeing young drivers get their very first shot in Formula One, knowing this team is the ultimate proving ground. Every rookie mistake, every flash of raw speed, every surprise result gets them fired up because they might be watching the next Max Verstappen take his first steps. Yes, you heard that right, Verstappen himself started here, along with Sebastian Vettel and Carlos Sainz. From the outside, Racing Bulls looks like nothing more than Red Bull's backup team, existing just to fill grid spots. But the fans see an entirely different story. Racing Bulls is not focused on winning titles now. It's about shaping tomorrow's champions. They are watching a talent factory in action, and every breakthrough moment feels like discovering hidden treasure. Finding the next superstar is thrilling. But we're about to meet fans whose loyalty gets tested in an entirely different way, through years of struggle that would leave most supporters. Kick Sauber fans. These people have been watching their team fight the good fight since 1993, and they're still here, still cheering, still believing. That takes a special kind of dedication. Kick Sauber fans are true history appreciators. They remember when this team was giving future champions their first real chance in F1. Drivers who'd later dominate the sport cut their teeth here. These fans celebrate every hard-fought point, every clever strategy, every moment their drivers punch above their weight. They know that just surviving in Formula One for over 3 decades is incredible. In a world where teams vanish overnight, Kick Sauber's grit is a badge of honour. Too many people forget what Kick Sauber brings to F1. They see a midfield team and shrug, thinking it doesn't matter much. That completely ignores their rich history and crucial role in developing talent and pushing the sport forward. These fans know better. They see the real value in persistence, in showing up year after year and never giving up. And now that fan base is growing, especially in Germany and Brazil. Why? Nico Hülkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto. Hülkenberg's experience and never-say-die attitude pull in fans who love a fighter, while Bortoletto's F2 championship and raw talent hook the 20 to 40 crowd dreaming of the next big thing. You can feel the buzz, social media's lighting up. Bortoletto's youth and that slick livery tease tied to Audi's 2026 plans have fans talking. At European races like Germany and Italy, green and black gear is popping up everywhere, and merch sales are climbing as Audi's brand looms large. These supporters aren't just stuck in the past, they're forward-looking. They see 2025 as a bridge, a year to build with Hülkenberg's steady hand and Bortoletto's potential, all leading to Audi's big arrival. They're already debating tech specs and dreaming about what's next. True bridge builders connecting Sauber's legacy to a shiny future. Kick Sauber fans respect decades of racing heritage, proud underdog supporters who thrive on hope and hustle. Speaking of underdogs, we've saved the most fascinating fanbase story for last. How about being the only American team taking on the entire European Formula One establishment? Welcome to the world of Haas fans. These supporters are cheering for their country's place on the biggest racing stage in the world, and they're fiercely loyal. Haas fans are deeply patriotic, especially in the US, and incredibly resilient. Since the team's founding in 2016, they've known Haas is fighting an uphill battle against giants with decades more experience and vastly bigger budgets. Yet every point scored feels like a triumph for American racing. Every solid finish, a bold statement that they belong. This fan base is small but dedicated, with a strong North American focus. Mainly from the US, and aged 25 to 45, they like Haas's American vibe. They're excited about Oliver Bearman, a Ferrari-supported talent, teaming up with Esteban Ocon in 2025. Engagement is on the rise. Social media is growing, fueled by Bearman's youth and the sleek white, black and red livery reveal. At US races like Miami and Austin, you'll see many fans wearing team caps. Also, niche merchandise sales focus on American motorsport fans. What sets Haas fans apart is their underdog pride and blue-collar ethos, reflecting the team's cost-effective approach. They're vocal in US-based F1 communities, hyping Ocon's experience and Bearman's promise. Their DIY spirit shines through. Many make their own banners and gear. This shows a grassroots, hands-on style that connects to their American roots. Sure, it's easy to dismiss Haas for inconsistent results and tough seasons, but that misses the grit and determination fans see every race. They cheer an American team battling the world's best, never backing down. And that's what makes every Formula One fan base special. If you've enjoyed this journey, there's plenty more to come. I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.